If the region is led by people with similar thoughts and feelings and ideas and desires for the future of the region, then it's ultimately going to head in a better direction when people are on the same page hoping for the same thing. And the more people that you can get in that group swell, then the better off the region's going to be heading into the future.
Janice and I, threw the idea around and thought, well, Face the World's been around for a while now. This could be our community service, and that was part of A, wanting to create it, but B, wanting to deliver it as a gift. And so we do that free of charge for the community as our service to the community.
The program gives individuals the ability to really explore who they are, their style of leadership. It gives them a safe space to practice and fail and try again. It's a really personal journey that each individual goes on.
There was lots of stuff that I learned, but the key takeaway, one of the most important things for me, was I actually achieved what I went there for, which was to find a sense of belonging in a local community or a tribe of people that I felt that I actually belonged and was connected to.
The program allows you to unlock potential, whether it's the potential to build relationships, the potential to bring out new ideas that you might not have known that you had, or passions that you didn't realise that you had. And it gives you a vessel to be able to bring that out a little bit more.
I think it really challenges people to step outside their comfort zone. It's sort of hard to imagine, but a group of people come together, quite a diverse sort of community, a lot of people in different roles, and within the first module it feels like you've been together for 10 years and you could speak to them about anything. It's just building that trust between individuals and be able to sort of, be open-minded and talk to people about what needs to be talked about. So,
where's that next wave of leaders going to come from? And there was also lots of people in the community that had stepped into leadership roles but had never had the training and development. They might have spent 4 years at college learning to be an agronomist or an accountant or something like that. But they learn these technical skills, but no one ever taught them how to be a leader.
Change happens so quickly, and I think it's important that we don't allow it to happen to us, but we take a proactive approach in the changes that we want to see in the places that we live and the places that we bring up our families and grow our businesses and spend our lives. I think it's really important to have a say in what happens around us.
A big part for me was a bigger understanding of myself. So a strong part of the program is learning to know yourself better and understanding how you function. And what that then leads to is a level of acceptance, which you are then able to carry forth and sort of bring into fruition into everyday life, or for me, into my work environment, owning the business as well.
There's people in that room that there's no reason for me to ever cross paths with them. Like, there was no reason for me to ever come across them except for the program. So I think not only just the skills that I took from the program, but then also that perspective of different industries, different representation from the community. I think that can only make for a better leader, but then one that's got a more focused approach on what's best for the region.
It's about the ability to help others think about what are the right courses of action that we need to take in any situation, and engaging people to move towards that course of action and get achievement. So I'd say anyone that wants to grow their confidence or competence as a leader and wants to take time out to think about who they are, how they want to be and where they want to go, perfect program for them.
On day one of Foundations, of the very first module, people talk about what their vision is for this region moving forward to 2030, which is really not that far away now, right through to 2050 and beyond. And just a group of people in a room talking about that stuff and realising that they mostly have a shared vision is really powerful.
Sustaining the amazing essence of our region with an incredible environment, a strong economy and a great standard of living for the people that are in it, whilst allowing space for other people to come in and join it. That'd be part of the vision for the region. So my vision for this program is for it to continue to grow a pipeline of people that are going to deliver that for our community.
I'd like to see the same program being run all over Australia, having really well-connected communities within their own community, but then being able to share those connections between towns, between states, between areas. The more people who have access to the skills that we learn and the skills that we teach, the better it is for everyone. So I'd really like to see this program all across Australia.
Now that is a lot of future leaders that are now on the Fleurieu. And I'm finding now that whenever I deal in business, when I go to dealing with people in business council and government areas, something like that, there's always someone there that has been connected to the Fleurieu Future Leaders Program. That is a really, really important network.
The last thing I'd add would be just the gratitude to the huge amount of people that make this happen. We've had so many guest speakers and businesses, and obviously the Fleurieu Bendigo Community Bank that have just continually underpinned it.
I genuinely am incredibly grateful that we've had this opportunity to develop this workshop for this Fleurieu community, because it's an amazing place to live and there's wonderful people that live here. And I feel very proud every December when our new group steps out with their learnings and they take all that with them into their life moving forward and seeing what they do with it.
I'd absolutely recommend the program to anybody that lives in or near the Fleurieu region. And there's a lot of reasons why that is, whether it's the creation of the network, the community that you get, the content that is delivered by Face the World and the guest speakers. Like, there's such an immense array of perspective that's brought in on the program, and understanding and business knowledge and things that I guess for lots of other programs you'd either pay tens of thousands of dollars. But that aside, it's just being able to invest back into the community. You do the program's not about business, it's about leadership and leadership of self. So I think when you've got 20 people in a room and now 120 people in a program, you don't get to choose where that leadership development applies in your life. So I come home as a better father, as a better husband, as a better business owner, as a better friend and advocate in the community, not just in that siloed approach to business. So yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody.